misfortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near, that should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on it?
Slayaxel, beat throw.
To be Count Malvolio!
Pistol him.
There is example for it. The lady of the Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Now, look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state, calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown. Having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping, and after a demure travel of regard, telling them I know my places, I would, they should do theirs, to call for my kinswoman, Tabby.
Bolton shackles.
7 of my people with an obedience start make out for her. I frowned a while, and perchance wind up my watch, or play with some rich jewel. Tabby approaches, curtsies there to me.
Shall this fellow live?
I extend my hand to her, thus quenching my familiar smile, with an austere regard of control.
And does not Tabby give you a blow of the lips soon?
Send for cousin Tabby. My fortune, Tabby, cast me upon your knees. Give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your carelessness.
Oh, now, nay, patience with this thing is our plot.
Besides, you waste your treasure of a time with the foolish knights.
That's me, I warn you.
One, Sir Andrew.
I know it was for May to call me fool. Oh!
What employment have we here?
Now with the rabbit here at the trap.
This is my lady's hand. This be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's.
Huh?
To the unknown beloved. Why, to whom should this be?
This means liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. What follows, if this should be the Malvolio?
Hoo-yah!
I may command where I adore, but silence like a cruel knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life. M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see.
Oh, excellent ways.
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. And in the end, what should the alphabetical position portend? If only I can make it resemble something in me. Softly. M-O-A-I.
Oh, I make that.
M. Malvolio. Why, that begins my name. But then there's no constancy in the sequel. A should follow, but O does.
I'll smack him and make him cry, oh.
And then I comes behind.
I. And if you had an eye behind you, you might see more detraction at your heels than fortune before you.
M-O-A-I. To crush this a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft. Here follow prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fate open their hands. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. Thou art made if thou desirest to be so. This is open. My lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my legs being cross-gartered. I thank my stars I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Here is yet a postscript. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence still smile. Dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow. She's a jolly good